Ekara, Ekason, Ekale, wherever you are in the world, I say hello to you. And today we're back with another video. I am so sorry. Last week we didn't have any videos, but guys, if you were aware of my schedule, you yourself, you would pity me. You would pity me. It was such a busy week last week, so I couldn't film anything, but don't worry guys, don't worry, I'm back this week with another video and we're gonna have fun as we usually do. And as I didn't do any videos last week, I was thinking that maybe this week I will release 2 videos so that, you know, it compensates for the fact that I didn't publish anything.
How dare you!
Anyways, as usual, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the returning subscribers, for watching my videos, for liking, commenting. I love you so much. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Biodun and I am 19 years old and you're looking fresh. You're looking minty fresh. I'm flirting with you, by the way. If you didn't understand, I'm flirting. Okay, this is getting awkward. Let's get into the video. So today we're gonna be talking about Cakegate 2.0. I don't know if you remember the first Cakegate. I didn't film any videos on that because I was not a YouTuber yet at that time. And I would advise you to watch the Frankie Frog video of the first Cakegate. So basically the first Cakegate was just a woman that made a very horrible, I'm trying to be nice, but it was very horrible, a very horrible rainbow cake.
Today I had one of the worst client experiences I've ever had since opening the storefront. This customer reached out to us via our Facebook page and wanted to order one of our 6-layer signature rainbow cakes. And we have a signature style to them. They always come with the 6 rainbow layers and then the vanilla buttercream and then covered with rainbow sprinkles. She went with the 8-inch cake that serves 18 guests and that is $75.99. Upon arrival, she seemed to be really surprised that the cake was covered in sprinkles. We explained to her that all of our signature rainbow cakes are decorated this way and covered in sprinkles. She then got super defensive and very rude about the price of the cake, although this is exactly how we decorate all of our rainbow cakes.
And let's just say that the client was not very happy with the results and complained, and yeah, she decided to take it to TikTok, but she didn't know that everybody would take the side of the client.
He shot you!
We have another one of those, but this time is different. We all support independent business because, you know, you're independent, you need people to help you. We're gladly gonna help you. But the thing with those independent businesses is that they make very expensive cakes. You know, those vintage hard cakes that are very popular on TikTok now? I see them literally everywhere. I'm tired. I am tired. Please, let's... everywhere. I'm not joking. Everywhere. So those independent businesses were complaining on TikTok saying that Walmart sells, you know, similar cakes, even better cakes, and for a cheaper price. And yeah, they're not very happy about it. And they're saying that Walmart is trying to steal their clientele, which is very funny to me because they were not even your clients to begin with. But anyway, I digress.
So Walmart recently started selling vintage hard cakes for only $5 to $20. It's extremely cheap for one of these cakes. The reason why I'm mad is not what you think. Don't care if Walmart's gonna undersell me for a vintage hard cake. You know what? Times are tough right now, and if you want that cute look for your birthday photo, then I am so glad that Walmart has a cheaper option. But what is actually grinding my gears here are the people in the comments under videos advertising the cake, complaining about what home bakers are charging for vintage hard cakes. I just find that highly disrespectful to everybody who puts so much time and effort into their cake, especially when having a birthday cake is a luxury.
Having the birthday cake is a luxury? Wow, that is that is very funny.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How is having a birthday cake a luxury? I'm sorry guys if I'm sneezing a lot because I'm sick. My nose is blocked, so I got the tissue. What was I saying again? Yes, the fact that a birthday cake is a luxury. Since when? I celebrate my birthday every year. Why would a birthday cake be a luxury?
Explain.
If it was a wedding cake, again, I would understand. I would be like, okay, no problem. Sure, I understand, no problem. A wedding cake should be expensive because normally you're supposed to get married once, you know? Of course, we all know marriages don't work sometimes and blah, 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 blah. Let's just say traditionally, you're supposed to marry once. So I get it why a wedding cake with 70 million people that you have invited to your wedding with all those big wedding cakes, I would understand that it's $400. But the fact that my birthday cake, I would pay it a $200 cake for a birthday that I celebrate each and every year.
Oh, hell no!
Honey, no, it's not a luxury. I celebrate my birthday every year, so it's not a luxury. Let me do the math. So I'm 19 years old now, knowing that most of those, independent businesses sell their cakes from $100 to $200. We'll go in the middle, $150. Imagine if my mother was buying me a cake each and every year for my birthday for $150. That would be $2,850 just for 19 years. Just wasted $3,000 just for cake. So of course people are going to turn to the cheaper option that Walmart proposes.
You do not get to tell these people how they're going to price their items when they know their worth. Let me just explain to you why home bakers charge so much money for heart cakes. The biggest reason are ingredients.
So I am confusion.
Such confidence. She said it with so much confidence.
You know what makes our cake so expensive? The ingredients.
You stupid.
Where do you buy the ingredients? Mars? Jupiter? Uranus? Je sais pas, moi, faut dire, hein. Peut-être, nous, on n'est pas au courant. Faut partager les informations. The thing that makes our cake so expensive is the ingredients. Where do you buy the ingredients? Shebi is not Walmart you're buying the ingredients. Is it not at Walmart that you're going to buy the ingredients? So why are you talking as if the ingredients were sent by God himself? He gave it to you himself. Like, bruh. It doesn't justify the price. What could justify the price is that it has been made from scratch, or that, I don't know, the time it took to do the cake, the decorations, because when you custom your own decorations, the time, the fact that it has been made from scratch could justify the price. The ingredients. Bruh. You couldn't have found a better argument than the ingredients. Seriously.
Shipped to them from some warehouse. Basically just slapped together. Coming from a home baker though, getting a handmade cake start from finish. Some people use box cakes, but for me, I make everything from scratch. Right off the bat, the quality of ingredients are going to be drastically different. Also,
some people use box cake, but I make everything from scratch.
Sorry, honey.
do you know how expensive butter is? We about 8 sticks of butter to bake a cake start to finish. With everything else combined, that's at least $30 worth of ingredients, not including the labor.
Why is she talking as if the ingredients are so expensive? Or do you get your ingredients from Erewhon? That would justify the price, because Erewhon, from what I heard from Americans on TikTok, it is very expensive. So I would understand the price if you were getting your ingredients from Erewhon. But again, you're the one who chose to get your ingredients from Erewhon. Nobody forced you. You could have gone to Walmart. But I digress. Ingredients are not that expensive. A big pot of butter, here in Belgium at least, is €2. Then, of course, you need flour to bake a cake. Flour is about 30 cents. So I would say that for a cake, you need about, I'm exaggerating, 2 packets of flours, let's say, okay? And then you need milk. Okay, no problem. Milk, not that expensive either. It's 89 cents here in Belgium. I'm talking about here in Belgium. I don't know the prices in America. I know that in America they sell gallons of milk, but I don't know how much they cost. Maybe it costs more, but here in Belgium, we usually just buy bricks of milk. Okay, you need eggs. Of course, you're not gonna buy one egg. You're gonna buy the pack of egg. And the pack of egg, it depends where you're buying it, but next to my house is about €6. So if you do the calculation with everything, well, I don't really remember the prices I said, but let's say all of it is about $20. It's not really that expensive. So you're talking as if the ingredients cost an arm or a leg. It's just butter. I know inflation and everything, but honey, it's butter. It's gonna be $2 at most.
Secondly, Walmart is a huge company that can buy stuff in bulk, which will naturally make their cost to produce goods a lot cheaper, so they can charge less money. But on the other hand, they're probably underpaying their employees at the same time. There was a talented baker behind every cake made at Walmart. They are probably getting paid minimum wage when they could start their own home bakery and make a lot more.
Then isn't that a good thing that people are buying from Walmart? If they're getting underpaid, might as well buy so that we can encourage them to be paid a little bit more. So your argument is not very valid here.
And lastly, you're also paying for the skill level from the home baker. If your Walmart even makes vintage heart cakes, you're going to be as attentive to detail as a custom cake artist. So if you order from a small business or order from Walmart, that's none of my business, and I really don't care. But please don't undervalue these people because you can get it cheaper.
First of all, I don't think anybody undervalued independent businesses. I think you're just making that idea in your head. Second of all, you're talking about the fact that they don't really pay attention to details. Honey, you were baking a cake right now. Well, you were decorating a cake right now. And I can tell you that your cake looks ugly. I'm not even trying to be mean right now. Your cake is genuinely ugly. I wouldn't buy this, personally, me. I don't like the cake you just decorated. It's not nice. Especially the clouds. It just looks like you just smudged them on the cake. You're like, ah. Shebi is just for the video. I'm not gonna sell this cake to anybody, so let me just do whatever. And she's not the only one complaining about this cake oven thing. There is a lot of independent bakers that are talking about this cake gate.
I charged $6,000 for this cake, and I know that I'm gonna get a bunch of comments saying that's not worth it, but let me break it down for you. First, I charge for my time. I pay myself $30 an hour. It took me 2 hours on the phone to talk to you, so right there, you're at $60.
She charges for the phone bill. She charges for the phone bill. Jesus Christ, Nazareth, Lord, no. Non, mais vous vous rendez pas compte? $60 just for calling you and telling you what design I want in a cake. First of all, $6,000 for one cake is absurd to me, especially if it's just a birthday cake. Even a wedding cake shouldn't be that expensive. I'm sorry, but no. I took time out of my busy schedule to call you to give you the details of what type of cake I want, and you're charging me for that.
Excuse me? Spent another 2 hours designing the cake, so there's another 60. And then I spent an hour at the store, so we're gonna add another 30. Now we're gonna add in the cake cost, and then we're gonna also add in my time to bake the cake, decorate the cake, and do all of my dishes.
Okay, I completely understand. Decorating, baking the cake from scratch takes time, and yes, you deserve to be paid for this time that we're asking you to give us. But $6,000, bruv. Then you wonder why people go to Walmart. The cake look, the cupcakes, not the cake. sorry, wrong vocabulary. The Walmart cakes actually look good. That's the thing.
Hey guys, so yes, $18 from Walmart for this really pretty cake. So I got the 8-inch round, half and half. So it was chocolate on the bottom, vanilla on the top, and I also got this 12-count assorted cupcake, and I got whipped frosting. And when you guys see this cake straight out the box, it's just so pretty, guys. I did get lucky with my local Walmart because I've heard horror stories about people with their cake, but look at this cake, it's so beautiful.
You cannot tell me that those Walmart cake are not given. They look good. They look spunkalicious and delicious.
What did he say?
I'm inventing new words. Yes, they are part of my vocabulary. All this to say is that if you cannot afford a very expensive cake, it is okay. Plus, most of those people are saying, oh my God, I'm buying Walmart cakes. But most of you independent businesses are going to be like,
Oh, if you cannot afford my cakes, go to Walmart.
now that the people are going to Walmart, y'all are complaining. That is your fault. That is your own fault. Okay? If you have the money to buy an expensive cake, buy an expensive cake. If you don't have the money to buy an expensive cake, go to Walmart, and that's okay. And you, independent businesses, you should stop complaining on TikTok, because especially with the argument that, oh, you're making them lose clients. They were never your clients in the first place. You have your clientele, and Walmarts have their own clientele. You don't have the same clientele. People that buy cakes for $100 are not gonna go to Walmart. That I can promise you. They're not gonna go to Walmart. They're gonna go to those independent businesses that bake cake that are too good to be true. Let's just stop using TikTok as a complaining app, especially if it's just to complain about something this stupid. And especially for the fact that those Walmart cake look good. They don't look disgusting. I've seen a lot of professional bakers, their cake don't look good at all. So yeah, let's just all stop complaining about Walmart selling vintage hard cake. They are selling vintage hard cake for the people that want those vintage hard cake for their birthday or another occasion, but that cannot afford vintage hard cake that they see on the internet, for example. And they are welcomed with a cheaper options, and they're gonna take it for sure, as they should. Anyway, we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. This video was quite short, I know, and my opinion was all over the place. Guys, I'm tired. I am so tired. Today was a long day. Today was a very long day. I'm just very tired. Plus, I think I tightened this too much because I feel like my soul is tight at this point. My head can't breathe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please do not forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you can be aware of any type of rubbish I'm gonna be doing on this channel. And of course, like the video and comment, because I am a very lovable person. Especially comment, because it is free. So what are you waiting for? And I've seen you. You think I'm not seeing you? I've seen you. You're so many watching my video and you're not clicking the subscribe button. Is everything okay with you? What have I ever done wrong to you? Nothing. Subscribe. You're just watching my videos for free. You're laughing at my humor. You're not even subscribing. Killer Day, what is wrong with you? I'm gonna cry. So subscribe. Am I gaslighting you? Duh. I thought that was obvious. We'll see each other on the next video. And until then, do not forget that Moni Ferre. Okay? Odabo. The cakes look good. The cupcakes look good. Oh, English. The cupcakes looks good. Look. The cupcakes look good. Yeah! I can speak English. Thank you. High five me. High five me. I deserve it. Thank you. The tiredness in me. What are you still doing here? I said Odabo. Bye-bye.